Did you know that according to HSBC, 9 out of 10 people earning six figures don't feel wealthy? They think you need £200,000 to be wealthy, which is 6 times the average salary. If people earning over £100,000 are getting this wrong, what does that say about where you actually stand? This new study by HSBC has shown that on average, people underestimate their wealth by 30%, which means that if you think you're in the bottom 30%, you actually might be in the top 50%. And I'm about to show you exactly where you stand. I met a woman last month who was convinced she was upper middle class. She earns £75,000 a year, lives in a nice area, and goes on 2 holidays a year. On paper, she looked pretty wealthy. But when I calculated her actual net worth, the reality hit her like a brick wall. Her mortgage still had £180,000 left on it. She had £15,000 in credit card debt and a car loan of £12,000, along with £8,000 in a savings account. So when you take the value of her house minus all of her debts, her actual net worth was barely £25,000. She thought she was upper middle class, but she was actually working class, and she didn't even realise it. Meanwhile, her neighbour who works as a plumber earning £40,000 had been quietly building wealth for years. No flashy lifestyle, no expensive car payments, but he'd been investing consistently and paying off his mortgage early. His net worth was £180,000. He was actually in a higher wealth class than someone earning double his salary. This is exactly what the new HSBC research revealed. There's a massive gap between what people think they're worth and what they're actually worth. Having a higher income can make you feel wealthy, but calculating your net worth actually reveals the truth. So before we go any further, you need to know your real position. Add up everything that you actually own. Your savings, your pension, your investments, your car, and your house if you got one. Then subtract everything that you owe. So mortgage, credit card payments, loans, and car finance. That number, whether it's positive or negative, is your true financial position, also known as your total net worth. Make sure you're being as honest as possible with this calculation. If your house is worth £250,000, but you still owe £200,000 on the mortgage, then your wealth from this house is £50,000, not £250,000. Be brutally honest, because you'll only be lying to yourself. What do you think makes up the biggest proportion of people's wealth? Is it their investments? Or maybe money that they've inherited? Or is it actually property that makes up 40% of people's wealth, which is followed closely by pensions at 35%. So this shows that most people's wealth is locked up without them being able to use it however they want. So when you see or hear of people bragging about how much money they've got or something new that they've bought, don't compare yourself to them and think, oh, I'm poor and I've got no money, because you never really know the true net worth of someone. Because I guarantee they're not going to brag to you about a new loan they've just taken out or how much of their mortgage they've got left to pay.